What is going on YouTube? Team Grelic here. I'm your host Enrico, and I'm doing a deck profile of Pale Moon, Silver Thorn, like we build, Venus actually. And I've been playing this deck for fun. It's incredible. With set 15 support, the grade 1, Purple Trapezes, and the new Liquid Venus, it's retarded. The deck actually runs really well, and it does more. It's so consistent. Depending on what I soul charge, depending on what I have in my hand, it's amazing. I couldn't have asked any more better cards. Um, there's like maybe one improvement I would do to the deck, but I'll explain after while I'm doing it. And yeah, with that, I'm also gonna sell this deck. Um, I have another liquidator build which I actually bought recently off of a person, and this one is for sale. I've been playing with this one. This is my build. But I'm gonna play the other build that I bought off a few days ago, and I'll explain why and everything. So with that, we'll start with the deck profile. Obviously a starter. It's a new starter from set 15. Basically, her effect is put in the soul. Check the top five. I could put a grade 1, grade 2, or a grade 3 Silver Thorn, and then put in the soul, and put the rest in the deck, and then shuffle. The reason why this starter is better than the other starter from set 12 is because the starter from set 12, it gets one card and then put the other in the bottom of the deck. So say for instance I get a trigger and one Silver Thorn. Obviously I'll put the Silver Thorn in my soul, and then unfortunately I have to put the trigger in the bottom of the deck. So with that, you're basically stacking. You have the potential to stack all your triggers in the bottom of the deck, and it sucks because you're gonna need those triggers, heal, crit, or draw triggers. So with that, that's the reason why this starter is a highly recommended, more better than the sub 12 starter for Silver Thorns. So, and you could combo off by getting this out in the field with the grade 3 or with the Silver Thorn Purple Trapezes. Um, it's not that hard to get this back, and to activate her effect consistently makes the deck run pretty well and faster. So that's my starter for the deck. Let's go with the grade threes. I play one Liquid Reverse. It's still a pretty good grade three. Lock one unit, counterblast one, lock one unit, and then Superior Call Silver Thorn from the soul to the field, and it gets +5. And it potentially become a 13k base Vanguard. So that's good right there. I play three Liquidators. Riding her is horrible, but putting her in the soul is amazing because it gives a +2k to my Vanguard, making it 13 base Vanguard, which is automatically good. And soul charging this to be cross-ride by turn 3 is amazing. So not all games, but most games I usually soul charge this, and it works in my favor a lot to be a 13k Vanguard. And then you guys already know I play 4 Liquidator Venuses. Um, Limit Break, Candlblast 2, Silver Thorns, a special Candleblast, so just gotta make sure those are Silver Thorns. Soul Charge 2, then Superior Call from numbers 1 through 6 from the soul out to the field. So I could get three grade 2s, I could get 5 grade 1s, or I could get 2 grade 3s from my soul to the field. So it's definitely a plus. Potentially, it's a +6, and I mean +6 because you can get 6 free cards out to the field, but you're usually not gonna do that. I mean, depending on what size you're gonna call out. But please keep in mind that when you could superior call the units from the soul out to the field, they do not have to be Silver Thorns. That's what makes her amazing, because there's certain triggers in the deck that combos off of everything else, and I'll show you a reason why after. But that is pretty amazing. 13 base K Vanguard, and couldn't ask for anything better. So that's my grade 3 lineup. Now I'll go grade 2. I play for the Silverthorn Beast Tamer Mercedes, whatever her name is. Basically, when she hits, Counterblast 1, Superior Call Silverthorn out from the soul to the field. This combos off indefinitely with the Purple Trapeze Silverthorn, or I can get another attack that turn. Basically, I can make a new 4th column whenever this hits, or I can make another 4th attack, which is well worth it. And at the end phase, it goes back into the soul. So it's pretty plus enough. So most of my opponents pretty much know that they have to guard against this grade 2. Play 4 of the 12k attacker. It's not special about it. You gotta make those columns for 13 for the cross ride, Vanguard, and all that stuff, and Novell. So yeah, play 4 12k attackers. This is the one card that I'm actually about to change. If you guys want me, I'll change them. It's not that hard. I can replace these with the new Silverthorn line that when you superior call unit from the soul, it gets +3. But the reason why I played through the 10k is basically I would ride it. The 10k Vanguard is pretty good against my 9k opponent Vanguards. Like Mobius Breath Dragon, when it hits, it does things. So having a 10k Vanguard is always good, and just for the fact that it's a 10k attacker, it hits those magic numbers against my opponent's Vanguard. So with that, that's the only reason why I'm playing this. I'm actually, if you guys want, like I said, I'll switch this out for the line. It's not that hard. But play 3 of her. And then I play 3 another Silverthorn Tamer assistant. When she's called to, when you ride her as a Vanguard or called to the rear, check the top 2 for a Silverthorn, put 1 in the soul, and put the other card in the bottom. Basically stacks the bottom of your deck. It's a 7k booster, it's not that bad, and just like I said, it's a free soul charge, and you can control that soul charge. That's the whole point of the Silverthorn deck. It allows you to control your soul charging, making sure that you know where you're soul charging the soul. So it's pretty broken right there. Then I play 3 Silverthorn Beast Tamer, Anne, whatever. Basically, when she boosts a monster and it hits counterblast 1, I can superior call a Silverthorn from the soul to the field. So she's just like the grade 2. Most of my opponents do not want to let her hit. It's a pretty plus. Like I said, and it can allow me to make a 4th attack or allow me to have a new column, which is amazing. So with that, that's why I play 3 of her. I was debating on playing that grade 1 10k attacker, the dragon 7k, potentially become a 10k attacker. I was debating on it, but unfortunately I just had no space for it because the other 2 grade 1s were actually really more important, especially this new one, which I'm about to show you right now. Silverthorns needed this card badly, and it is amazing. Silverthorn Assistant, Zerum, whatever. Basically, she's the purple trapeze of the deck, and also for that she's a 7k, so she makes those magic columns, makes those magic numbers. The deck relies a lot on this card. It's necessary in most ways, and you need it. You gotta play 4 of it, and if not, you're just not gonna win with Silverthorns. Like I said, it's a purple trapezes for the deck. It's more than necessary. It actually makes all the combos possible, especially with the grade 1 and grade 2 beast tamers that I showed you before when it hits counterblast 1. Gotta play this card. And it allows me to soul charge the look right into the soul or whatnot. So it's really good. And then obviously standard 4 perfect guards. It's not that big deal right there. As for triggers, I play 4 heal. Silverthorn heal. It's pretty standard. Let's see what else we got. We got, and then we got 8 crit. Yeah, that's right. 8 crit. 8 crit. 8 crit. 8 crit. 8 yo. Reason why I play 8 crit, this push for damage. And the main part of these crits is actually these crits right up here. The poison jugglers. Its effect is basically I could soul charge this and give plus 3k to any of my Pale Moon cards, Vanguard or Vanguard. So just for the fact that I could put in the soul and then give plus 3 to any of my units, it's amazing. It's a great. I can make those columns. I can make 21k columns or 28 columns, and I can keep doing this. I could soul charge. I'll soul charge all 4 of them just to give beef power to most of my units. So I usually save these in the end phase for final turn or whatnot. And what makes it more broken is that I could put them in soul in that one turn. I can put all 4 of these in one turn, and that's plus 12 to one of my units or whatever. I can split it out, and I could call it back out from the soul to the field with her effect, because it allows me to superior call any Pale Moon units from the soul to the field. So like I said, for that one turn, I could soul charge all 4 of these, and then I could bring all 4 of them back out just to give more power to either to my Vanguard or to my rear guard, which makes the deck really consistent for the fact that it just allows me to keep doing more damage. More than happy with it. It's broken, and it's the only non-Silver Thorn that I play in the deck. So that's kind of bad, but it's well worth playing the card though. So playing a crit, and obviously playing 4 draw. Not that big of a difference. A lot of Pale Moon players have been telling me that why don't I play the Skywalker, the stand trigger that allows you to unflip a damage. One, it's not a Silverthorn. It really annoys me that it's not a Silverthorn. If it was a Silverthorn, I would actually consider playing it. Two, I'm already doing a lot of superior calling from the soul to the field already, and I don't have space for it. And 3, I don't want to put more 10k triggers in my hand to the soul. So it's either I play 4 Poison Juggler or I play 4 Skywalker. I don't want to play more than that to soul charge and whatnot. I mean, it is optional and situational, but I just don't see it as a good play. It doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't work out for me, unfortunately. I guess I'm just that type of person. But it's whatever. But yeah, that's my Pale Moon deck. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with the results, and it's fun. I have another Pale Moon deck, but this one I'm particularly gonna sell to you guys. So I am accepting offers for this deck. It will come with the sleeves that's in. It's in player choice white. They are used. They're slightly used, but still clean. I will ship it to you with a deck box, as you guys can see right here. I'll ship it with a deck box. It will be wrapped safely. I'll ship it standard, or if not, I can do priority. But then again, you have to pay extra for priority. But it is highly recommended that you pay for priority, because priority makes any trade or deal more comfortable and more safer for the buyer and seller. So please keep in mind, if you're gonna buy this, please keep in mind highly recommended to do priority mail, and you gotta pay the extra $5 for priority mail, unfortunately. But yeah, that's my quick deck file of my Silver Thorns, and I love you guys, all you fuck faces. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Peace.